Brewers' best bets.
Chelsa, you carried us yesterday. When we look back and there was only one set of footprints in this because you were carrying us yesterday. You went 2-0. So what do you got for us tonight?
Yeah, hot take. That quote about footprints in the sand, it's not about Jesus. It's about me on this betting show and me carrying the team with my bets. With that being said, I'm probably going to lose this one because God's like, you know what? You're going to lose this bet because how dare you? All right. So best bet today is going to be the New York Yankees at home, -135. We have seen money come in on the Yankees at home, and for good reason. The Yankees are coming into this game hot. They've won 4 of their last 6, and the Angels on the other end have lost 5 straight. I know Noah Syndergaard is a good pitcher, coming into this one 4-2 with a 3.08 ERA, but he showed some signs of, not being the dominant pitcher that he once was. In fact, his average velocity on his fastball is down almost 3 miles an hour, down from an average of 98 in 2019, down to around 94. And plus, we've seen him have a couple stinkers when he said, when it rains, it pours, because one start in his last 3, the one before last, he only went a third of an inning and gave up 4 runs. So Noah Syndergaard is beatable. And especially when you're playing at Yankee Stadium, a very short porch for these home run hitters. I think the Angels probably take advantage of that as well. But Jordan Montgomery going for the Yankees, and the matchup is a little better because the Angels strike out the 3rd most in all of baseball. So Jordan Montgomery, I think, can pile up some strikeouts here. And plus, Noah Syndergaard, I think he gives up some runs to this Yankees lineup that is peaking right now. It's a better team. They're at home. It's a palatable price at -135. And plus, the Yankees have been good as favorites this season. 30-14 as favorites are the Yankees. So let's go with the Yankees -135 today.
I'm on the other side. It's not going to be one of my official plays. So I looked at the Yankees earlier, kind of went back and forth on that game. So I can't blame you for laying a short price with the pinstripes. I'm going to go to Chicago today where the Brewers are visiting the Cubs. We've got Eric Lauer on the mound against Justin Steele. And this is a pretty simple handicap. Not only has Eric Lauer been great this season, he's also been very, very productive against the Cubs in 2 starts, 1-0 with a 1.46 ERA. Milwaukee is 4-0 in his last 4 starts with 4 days of rest. Brewers are also 7-2 in their last 9 meetings in Chicago. I didn't know how good the Brewers offense was going to be this season because we know all about their pitching staff, but Milwaukee has been fantastic at the plate, ranking 3rd in runs scored per game. It's not as juicy as it was earlier. I think it's a good price. Brewers -145 at BetMGM, Chelsa.
All right, now it's time to ask our trusted source on this show.
Holy crap. Magic 8 Ball.
Ooh, damn straight we have a Magic 8 Ball on this show. And that's how we ask every single day. We're like, all right, Magic 8 Ball, since you're so knowing and trustworthy, are you going to tail or fade our bets today? So let's start with mine. Let's go Yankees at home, -135. 8 Ball, do we like it? 8 Ball says, my reply is no.
Oh,
great.
The 8 Ball for a long time was nothing but positive, Chelsea, just positive reinforcement. But now he's been super negative, faded both of us yesterday. Come on, 8 Ball, come to the right side here. We've been hating on Chelsea during our Warrior Celtics talk. Give me another negative.
All right, so the moment of truth. Do I remember what Jenks's play is?
Oh, God. Chelsea, jeez.
I remember you saying heading to Chicago, and then I zoned out. Okay, so the Brewers -145. 8 Ball, do we like it? 8 Ball says, yes, definitely.
Fine. But even the 8 Ball is tired of you forgetting my bets. You heard them 20 seconds ago. For the love of God, Chelsea. We even did Fact or Fiction. I go, now it's time for Fact or Fiction. Chelsea, what do you think? And you go, is this Fact or Fiction? We got to get you to a doctor. ADD all over the place.
What? No, just be more interesting, and maybe I'll listen.
Oh, my God. No, I can't. This is as interesting as I get at 8:45 in the morning. All right, Chelsea, do you have any leans for us on this Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little dangerous, a little risky, and I'm going with a plus money play today on Martin Perez, the starting pitcher for the Texas Rangers. Right now, his strikeout prop is set for 4.5 for plus money to the over, plus 135 for him to get at least 5 strikeouts. He has hit this number in 4 straight games. This is a guy that's really found his way. He was talking about last start where it was his 200th career major league start and how he seems to be peaking right now despite being a veteran in the game. And looking at this Rays lineup, they don't strike out a ton versus left-handed pitching. And that is why this number is at plus money, but they still strike out a lot. And looking at that last series against the Yankees, some huge numbers when it came to strikeouts against this Rays lineup. Garrett Cole had 10 strikeouts. Luis Severino had 8 strikeouts. And even just last night, Glenn Otto of the Rangers, who does not have wipeout stuff, was 1 away from this. He had 4 strikeouts. So I think the sabotage factor is maybe Martin Perez doesn't go very deep in this one because back-to-back starts, he has gone pretty deep. 9 innings against the Astros, 7 innings against the A's. But looking at the Astros, they're one of the least strikeout-prone lineups in all of baseball, and he still hit this number. So I will take a risk for some plus money on Martin Perez over 4.5 strikeouts for plus 135.
I'm going to look for a little plus money as well. I'm going to Citi Field with the Nats. My Nats are visiting the Mets, and really, this is just a fate of Patrick Corbin, who has an ERA of 6.86 on the road this season. Trevor Williams will get the call for the Mets. He hasn't been fantastic this season, but he's been better recently, allowing 7 runs in his last 19 innings. And he's going to give way to a Mets bullpen that easily outclasses DC's. Not only that, the Mets have dropped at least 8 runs in 5 of their last 7 games, including scoring 13 on the Nationals last night. Let's get some plus money. Mets on the run line today against the Nats. That's plus 110 at BetMGM.
Ooh. Sounds enticing. And if we get some plus money on the card and we actually win these, it will be quite the profitable night.
Well, let's see if we can do it. Time now for BetQL 5-Star Best Bet for insight, analysis, historical trends, and more 5-star best bets. Download the BetQL app. Well, look who it is. I'm pulling him up by his mane because I'm quite angry. Donkster, last night, squeezing in here, you went 0-3, including laying the juice with the Red Sox, who, by the way, lost 10-0 to the mighty Baltimore Orioles. What do you have to say for yourself, Donkster?
Donkey! No!
Yes, those were terrible bets. You were losing people money. And now, Chelsa, I'm proud to say that this dumb guy right here has learned his lesson. No more chalky plays, at least not for tonight. What do you have to say, Donkster? Derp! Burp! I like Tampa Bay, Texas over 8 and Kansas City, Cleveland under 9.5. Well, that's about time. About time you chose a normal play or two instead of laying all that chalk. Chelsea, do you think this guy's going to learn his lesson or what?
I'm proud of him for not blindly betting overs anymore. Remember that stretch where he would just play 4 games and all straight overs? That was a fun time.
It was fun for me. Oh, my God. All right. Yeah, that was a fun time. There's no rhyme or reason to this guy betting anything. And by the way, I'm well aware, if you're on Twitch, how foolish I look with this dumb donkey in my lap. Get down. Get down. You need to win something before you get any affection.